Good evening and welcome to my midweek recap here for Apple and plan ahead for the remainder of the week. I am into another earnings swing here in the two November 220 calls. Got in down here at 603 on a weird fill. Took one off here on this break above the moving averages and this trend line and this prior resistance area. So locked some in there, looking to ride the rest up for at least a couple more days. Inside candle on the day watch I'll get to in a minute. But right now, just kind of chop around for this day, looking for some follow through tomorrow above this 223. If it breaks above 223, I'll very likely see it move to 225 fairly easily, just simply because it's a break of a prior resistance. We'll take it up to at least test the next one, which is 225 to 227. So anywhere in this region here, if there's a significant amount of selling, I will just straight up close out those calls and look for another play. So for now, it's going well. Hopefully it does continue to do so. I have a note here at this 218.80. If it does break this level and I'm watching something else, I need to go back and pay more attention to Apple because I may need to adjust this trade, maybe even just get out of it. So if that fails and I do stop out of this position, this note down here is still going to pertain to my next play. Pretty much the same exact play that I'm in now, probably for a little bit of a lower price. On the daily time frame, we have an inside candle, which, as I've mentioned before, that just means today's price action was completely contained in yesterday's price action, which means nobody was winning. Bulls weren't winning, bears weren't winning. Price action just got trapped. So expect to see lower volume on a day like that until it decides to break one way or the other. What happens now is there are going to be bearish stops above here is 222.75 and bullish stops below here 219.20. So in between there is most likely going to be chop again. We're still at this extreme volume area from the quad witching day between 221.5 and 220. As we start to break above or below, will most likely lead to a trend. Of course, in my opinion, it is going to be higher. This broadening pattern that I have, these little yellow lines down here pointing out, is starting to play out. And if it does break above this level, 223.20-ish area, target's going to be up here around 236 in the near term. And with earnings coming out being a nice catalyst for Apple, as I've said before, Buffett may come out and say he's bought more shares. All speculation right now, but earnings is a catalyst that is coming up and may be enough to push it up to where I want it to go. For now, this is my trade plan and what I'm looking to manage tomorrow on the open and hopefully into earnings. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Have a good weekend, have a good evening, and good luck tomorrow.